Okay, so I'm in the ICU, and I wanted to try to figure out what was going on, right? And there was a gal, she was a speech therapist, and she kept asking me to identify these pictures. Let me show you. Right? So you can see it's simple things. It's a glove and a key, cactus, chair, feather, hammock. Looked at the pictures, had no idea what they were. I could not tell you what they were. And it was frustrating. What are those things? What were they? What? Your brain is an amazing thing. My clots were one in the back stem of the brain, one in the left artery, and they affected the left part of my brain, which is speech, processing. There's a lot of information on the internet about what happens to you when you have a stroke that affects the left side of the brain. And luckily, I wasn't paralyzed. They said had it been much longer, I could have been paralyzed. I could have had drooping, which I think I do have a little. You can see it when I talk. But my son always says to me now, he says, do this. He says, make sure your eyebrows are going up and you can smile. Then you know you're not having a stroke, Mom. Because I was terrified that it was going to happen again after, the initial stroke. But those pictures mean so much to me. When I could finally say those, key, glove, cactus, chair, feather, hammock, when I could finally say that, it was like, maybe I'm going to be okay. Maybe I'm going to figure it out. Maybe I'm recovering. Because I thought, what if this is what I'm going to be? What if I'm not going to get better than this? And I couldn't really tell my kids stuff. I couldn't really communicate with them the first couple of days. The thing you got to remember, if you have a stroke, first of all, call 911 if you think you're having one. If you're not sure, call 911. Call them. They won't care if it was a false alarm. They won't care. They want to help you. That's their job, and they feel passionate about it. These people make a living doing their passion. Call 911. If you think it's happening, call. I'm losing my second thought. Don't think that you're going to be like that forever when it first happens. It's so scary. And your brain is so confused. But you'll get better. The first few days, you start recovering. And with me, you did. And I'm going to show you in another video, another part of the video, a picture of my brain. And you can see where, right here, my brain, where the oxygen wasn't coming to that part of my brain, and it, it's kind of dead there. But the other part of your brain will start trying to compensate. It's trying to help. It's trying to make new connections. And there is therapy, and there's a lot that you can do to work on your speech and your processing, and you're going to be okay. I think another thing that's really important is to, once you get from the hospital, you get excited because you're home and you're alive. Don't do too much. Stay home. Stay quiet. Let your brain rest. Go lay down in your bed. Take a nap. Take a nap every day. Let your brain rest. It's been injured, and you've got to let it heal. And the first time I went to the store, overwhelming. The first probably 10, 15 times I went to the store. In fact, I still get overwhelmed. And I couldn't drive for a while. And don't do it, because your brain is having trouble with processing. So listen to the doctors. Listen to the therapists when they say, don't get in situations that are going to give you anxiety or overload you, because it's not good for you. You've got to rest. You've got to have stress-free. Relax. Please try to relax. Please try to trust that you're going to get better, but you need this rest. I got some other points that I want to say as well, but I'm going to stop now and then continue on in a little bit.